What's up, guys? Episode 6 of the vlog. This one's actually going to be a dual episode since we've not had a chance to do one here for a couple weeks with the National and then having surgery and just not being able to sneak in here to get a little time to do this. So today's topics are, one, I just got a order from BGS back today. I carved out the Optic from that particular order, so I'm going to do a reveal of what my BGS grades were on that. And then on the other side of the coin here, we're going to talk about Prizm and Optic. And we're going to actually start off with that part before we get into the actual BGS grades. So now when it comes to Prizm and it comes to Optic, a lot of you know how much I love Prizm. Absolutely love Prizm. Still love Prizm. However, I think that with the current situation of the market, there is a glaring imbalance in terms of when we're looking at with Prizm and what we're looking at with Optic. I still have a decent amount of Prizm silvers myself. Karl Anthony Towns, couple Tatums that I snuck into this stack right here as well that I'm about to show here in a little bit. But there is a situation right now that is just, it's absolutely crazy, and I look at it as a phenomenal opportunity for all you guys to jump on the ship right now because it's starting to take off as it is. So when we look at Prizm and we look at Optic, our Prizm silvers, I feel like the presses, I don't know necessarily from this year, have stopped running yet. There's just so many of them. And when it comes to Optic, it is a much harder card to get this year. The Prizm silver looks nice, clean card. However, when it comes to the Optic silvers, we're looking at a situation that has a little bit of history with it, albeit from baseball, but the dynamics of that are it has the rated rookie, which a lot of us are very familiar with back from late 80s, early 90s Don Russ, and then just as they've used it throughout, that it really ties to us. The other thing is the rarity. The Optic silver this year is just unbelievably much harder to hit than a silver Prizm rookie. And then just expanding on the Optic as well to the 39 black velocity and the 79 black velocity. Not only do we have the silver rarity, but we actually have defined numbers of the black velocities and the pink velocities. And we also have that on the Prizm as well. However, people just are not necessarily drawn to the Prizm parallels as much unless you get down to like golds and the blacks and the greens and stuff of that nature. Whereas on the other side, the Optic, the pink velocity and the black velocity, as I've said in some previous videos, the visual appeal of them is just remarkable. Somebody said something the other day when I was live in the chat. What do you think a LeBron James black velocity rated rookie would sell for nowadays? I don't know. I would imagine that it would have to be an astronomical number. It's different time now versus then. But if any of these guys like Jason Tatum, Donovan Mitchell, Markelle Fultz, anybody like those guys, I had to throw Fultz in there as a Sixers fan. I'm sorry. Any of those guys go on to have just legendary careers. You got Fultz with the Sixers, you got Tatum with the Celtics, and I mean Mitchell's with the Jazz. But I mean the Jazz have rich history as well. Can you imagine what a black velocity rated rookie of one of those guys would sell for if they have just an absolute dominant Hall of Fame career? I mean, so that's where I think Optic and even Prizm on that too. There might be some great buys on low number Prizm stuff as well. That we don't know. We don't know where that's going to go because that necessarily hasn't been happened in the Panini era. So that's why I'm really just drawn to the Optic and the Prizm, and more specifically drawn to the Optic right now, just because of the I believe market correction that I think will, and I believe is currently starting to happen, and seeing what some of these cards are starting to sell for on eBay. I've been bidding the same amount for about the past 3 months, and I was winning probably 200 to 300 Optic cards a week. Now I'm winning 200 to 300 Optic cards a week, and now I'm winning like maybe 6. So the market is already starting to go there. But just want to enlighten a few numbers here. Now, granted, these were from about a couple weeks ago when I actually ran the reports and did the work on it. When it comes to PSA and it comes to BGS, and this is specifically just the silver Prizms, The numbers are very, very alarming. And I'm just going to go ahead and get right into it right here. When it comes to PSA and it comes to BGS, we got our silver Prizms here in terms of BGS 9s and PSA 10 grades on the pop reports. Now, again, these numbers are from a couple weeks ago, so I'm sure they've changed since then. But I feel very comfortable in saying that they haven't changed anywhere close to the point where these numbers are even remotely close to level. Now, when you look at Prizm and you look at Optic, Jason Tatum's 583 BGS 9.5s on the Prizm silver side. On the Optic silver side, you're looking at 58. Mitchell 545 versus 71. Now, a lot of you can see like Bates. Well, people don't really grade Optic. Cool, I understand that on the lesser tier players. However, everybody grades Jason Tatum and Donovan Mitchell. I'm sorry, that cannot even be debatable. Even to a lesser extent, Lonzo Ball, as well as potentially Kuzma and Dennis Smith Jr. because of the hotness that they were experiencing at some point, which you can obviously see in their numbers. Of Kuzma had that hot spell, so a lot of people sent in. Same with Dennis Smith Jr. However, these numbers are just so absolutely ridiculously alarming that it just I feel like adds so much more to the value of Optic where it's currently at. Now, I'm not saying that Prizm should be absolutely shunned. I love Prizm. I still have a lot of Prizm myself. However, the current market of what the items are selling for versus what they, in my opinion, should be is just wow. It's just simply wow. So I took one example here, and that would be Jason Tatum. Now, if you look at Jason Tatum, I mean, I just literally did a search for Jason Tatum and did just closed auctions, not buy nows, just closed auctions, and just took the last four, and that's all I did for my screenshot here. There are countless Tatum silvers listed on eBay, but we're looking at 340, 275, 335, 355 as of today. Those are the last four that I saw on the closed auctions. Now, so I mean that gives us a range of 275 to 355, pretty comfortable range around there. Now, if you take BGS, Optic Silver, Tatum's, and I just did the search of Optic Silver, so I'm sure Hollow probably would have yielded more. However, for the sake of just getting this on here, the price points are very, very similar regardless whether it has Silver or Hollow in the thing. There's two. And we're looking at $62 and $67. Two. Now, when I'm looking at this, I'm and as I mentioned, I love Prizm. So like I don't see Prizm necessarily having to drop down to like $100 card. It could in fact stay right where it's at. I just from my perspective, when I see those numbers coupled with those numbers, there's a lot of room for growth on one of those. And I don't think it takes a rocket scientist to figure out where we could be looking at substantial amount of growth. So as I've said numerous times, if you're looking for a solid investment when it comes to sports cards, I don't think you need to look any further than Optic Basketball, because even if these numbers correct themselves a little bit and the Tatum Optic Silver BGS 9.5 goes to $150, you're looking at almost $100 right there per unit just on the Tatum. That's not even counting the lesser tier guys that you could buy for $2 to $3. Because we have to remember one thing here, and that thing is we all know what Prizm used to be. We all know what Prizm used to be. Prizm used to be, oh man, I hate that card. I despise that card. It's hard to move. Blah 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 blah. And then people started realizing and associating it with past products like, for instance, Topps Chrome Refractors and such of that. So when it comes to Optic, the Optic is in a very, very similar position. A lot of you know that at one point my Prizm stash was just absurd. Like I had 20 to 25 Prizm Silvers of Devin Booker, Karl Anthony Towns, everybody from that draft class. Just an astronomical amount before it took off. And I'm literally seeing the exact same situation presenting itself right now for the Optic Basketball. Just because, as I said earlier in the video, the Optic Basketball, I love the look of Optic Basketball more than I do Prizm. Specifically here in 17-18, I just love the rated rookie. And also the scarcity of them, to be honest. I mean, the scarcity of it is it's far more scarce than a Prizm Silver. If this is a trend that keeps going forward with Panini, where they just keep chucking out Prizm Silvers, and Optic keeps coming in at numbers much less than the Prizm Silvers, I think we're seriously looking at a situation here where there is a lot of growth that can be done on an Optic Silver. And as I mentioned, I still own a lot of Prizm. I definitely own more Optic now. So, like, I mean, I'm not trying to sway anything this or that other than just providing what I see. Just, you know, for content for the vlog here and let you guys take on your opinion as you see fit for it. So, with that said, as I mentioned, I just got another BGS order back. So I'm going to share those grades with that, including the final two here, which I'm very excited to show on that. And I'm also going to do a giveaway here at the end. So make sure you check out what I'm rocking out on that. And don't forget to, if you can, retweet this, share this with anybody. I'm really going to try to keep growing this vlogs, and I'm going to keep trying to do some sort of giveaways here or there. And I got, like I mentioned a couple times, I got a lot of ideas for this. So if you could, get the thumbs up. Hit the subscribe, share it with somebody, retweet it. With that said, I'm going to go ahead and do the BGS reveal now, and then I'm going to go ahead and fire off a little bit of a giveaway here at the end. So here we go. These are in literally no particular order this time at all, because I'm just running through it here. We got a orange Tatum 9.5. We got a 9.59. Unfortunately, a couple of these came back with a 9 on the sticker due to the, you know, just running off of the sticker. A Malik Monk 9.510, number to 25. We got a Tatum silver 9, BGS 9. It's got a 9, 9.5, 9, and 9. A 9.5 white sparkle. I believe I now have 9.5 white sparkle and a PSA 10 white sparkle, so pretty happy about that grade. This one's a beauty right here, man. BGS 9.5, 0.5 away from a 10. This is the first off the line Tatum. That would have been so tasty if that would have got a 10. Look at those grades. Centering on the Optic is definitely a bit of an issue from time to time, so getting a 10 on the centering is amazeballs. And this one right here, that's that sweet nectar. BGS 10, Jason Tatum pink velocity. We got a 9.5 black velocity, Lonzo Ball. We got a 10, the rookies silver. We got a 9.5, the rookies silver. And as I mentioned, there are some Prizm in here. I am still grabbing Prizm, guys. We got a 9.5 Tatum silver times 2. 9.5 silver auto Tatum. 9.5 silver auto Tatum. 9.5 silver auto Tatum. A 9.5 John Collins first off the line. A 9.5 red Donovan Mitchell. Another 9.5 Collins first off the line. Two of those bad boys. And again, first off the line is number to 13. Harry Giles 9.5 black velocity. Markelle Fultz blue 9.510. Markkanen silver 9.510. 9.5. This one got a 9.510. That is the silver version of the signature series Tatum. 9.510 Derek White. Don't even think about it, Simpson. 9.5 black velocity Fultz. Another 9.5 Ball. 9.5 Tatum. Another 9.5 Tatum. More black velocity 9.5. So Markkanen to 13 on the first off the line. Another 9.5 Fultz black velocity. 9.5 Harry Giles first off the line. Another 9.5 Harry Giles first off the line. Kuzma 9.5 first off the line. Josh Jackson black velocity. Josh Jackson 0.5 away from the 10. Oh, first off the line. De'Aaron Fox 9.5 first off the line. Another Tatum Aqua to 25 BGS 9.5. That's not my third one of those. Dennis Smith, obviously we're going to be hitting with the 9. I might resell this one. This is 0.5 from a 9.5. I feel like we could get there on that. We got a 9.10 regular Tatum auto, a 9 lime, a 9 first off the line. Unfortunately, this is one that is It's 0.5 away. Unfortunately, we did not get there. This is one that I bought as a 9. Tried to resub it to see if we could sneak into 9.5, but it's looking like that card is destined to just be a 9, which is all right. BGS 9 is not a terrible grade. Not really sure about the 8.5 on corners on the Lonzo Ball Gold here. That one caught me for a little bit of a loop. Corners definitely do not look 8.5 worthy, so that may be a definitely a resub candidate. Cause I just don't understand the 8.5 corner on that. BGS 9, first off the line, Markelle Fultz, and there's a tasty little treat. I knew this one didn't have a 9.5 possibility because the corner is a little bit right there, not completely perfect. So that's definitely was expected. BGS 9 on the Markelle Fultz 101 Optic vinyl, definitely a very nice card. Black Velocity, Markkanen 9. First off the line, Dennis Smith, 9. That one's literally 0.5 away from a 9.5. We're looking at 9 on centering, surface 9, corners 9.5, edges 10. Donovan Mitchell, Pink Velocity, BGS 9. 9.510 Tatum, 9.510 Tatum, 9.510 Tatum, 9.59. This one is a silver hollow 9. Unfortunately, they tapped me with a 9 ball on the autograph grade right there in the J. 9.59 just off the sticker, unfortunately. 9.59 just off the sticker, unfortunately. Thus, his inability to keep it on the sticker. I really enjoy that 9.510 silver on that. This is not an illusion, guys. As you can see, because this one's a 9.5. A 9.5 Dennis Smith, another emerald. 9.5 Markkanen, 9.510 Tatum, 9.5 Mitchell, 9.5 Silver Mitchell, both of them are silvers. 9.5 Lime on the Tatum. A 9.5 Orange, 9.5 Silver, a 9.5 Mitchell, a 9.5 Pink Velocity, and a 9.5 Kyle Kuzma Pink Velocity. Now, this next one is a Pop 2. And as you can see, there are 2 cards there. This is a Pop 2. I had acquired one at the National and had pulled one and then got it graded. So here we go. A 9.510 gold autos of Jason Tatum. 2 of the 10. A Pop 2. Both 9.510. And we are looking at identical subs. 9 on centerings. 9.5 everywhere else. Both 9.510s. We're looking at 6 and 7 of 10. So another cool feature about them in the exact order. And a close-up of them. Cannot tell you guys how excited I am for Jason Tatum's future. Unfortunately, it pains me to say that as a 76ers fan. However, I feel we are looking at quite possibly the most perfect storm in the world, with Jason Tatum about to be the absolute monster face of the Celtics, as well as them being in the East, where their path to the NBA Finals every single year, as of right now, is pretty much going to be the 76ers. So that was, I'm very excited to get another 9.510 on the Tatum gold with that. Now, guys, on to the giveaway. All you got to do is literally comment down below. I'm going to run this giveaway until Thursday night at midnight. All you got to do is comment down below. Let me know just basically which one of these cards was your favorite card, or what your thoughts are on Optic versus Prizm, or what your thoughts are on just anything. Just comment down below, add something down below. And I am going to take everybody's comments, and I'm going to generate a random for each one of your comments. And I'm going to run a random on Friday morning live while I'm in my room. And I will post that video also to the YouTube channel. And one person is going to get a BGS 9 Jason Tatum silver hollow that, in my opinion, is definitely a candidate for possible resub to get a 9.5. We're looking at 3 9s and a 9.5. So, I mean, it's certainly possible. And even on the flip side, if Optic does what I think Optic is going to do. I mean, this is very soon going to be a $100 card minimum anyway. So all you got to do, guys, is hit the thumbs up, comment down below, and like I said, I will do this giveaway on Friday morning. This Friday, which is, I believe, the 31st, August 31st. So get a comment down below up until that point to get entered in. Make sure you guys tell people about the vlog and retweet it out. And until next time, guys, I appreciate it. Thank you.